in a monochrome world, broken from the side through her lonely eyes. It reflects the ocean and stars, but her cry echoes around the simple loss of love in her heart, making this whole fairy tale alive. Mirth and sorrow's tender embrace. This was never meant to happen. The light of the day, the only reason you have to stay. Hear me sing my song and just keep holding on.
Picking immediately up from last episode. Just spit everywhere. Picking up immediately from last episode because the creepy music really got my attention. Anyway, welcome back to Cinderella Phenomenon. Let's get down to business and defeat the Huns. When I get downstairs next morning, I am met with a familiar sight. Both Carmen and Rumpel stand on opposite sides of the table, their voice rising in argument. Is it just them? That's why I immediately came back without a break, without a drink, without a breath to see these two fighting. Seriously, this is what this music is for? Thanks for the hype. They're fighting again. The story's like, no, but this time it's a fight to the death. I happen to catch their words as I walk quietly down the stairs. Who are you to criticize my work ethic when you were gone for several days, leaving me with your workload? It wasn't like I wanted to, and who are you to criticize how I work? I dare you. All the ladies I spoke to said that you had showered them with compliments. What kind of professional behavior is that? Having a hard time believing you're a professional with the way you flaunt yourself. Karma's flaunting. At least I don't flirt with people to attract their attention. I use my looks. And you flirt with them and don't even realize the effect it has on other people. Flattery is not a crime. Just yesterday, the princess came to see you in your room all because you gave her the impression that you liked her! Why are you bringing me into this? What did I do to deserve this? Why? I'm not here. You were actually spying on her and you call me uncouth. Uncouth? No, I overheard her say it. And you're wrong. I never say anything that isn't truthful. Ah, well, then the truth of the matter is that you must be in love with many women. Because they all seem to think that you'll get down on one knee and propose to them. You say some sly things, Mr. Miss Karma. And yet you're the biggest liar of us all. Why are we fighting? It's too early for this. At least I don't lie to my partner. He lied to me. What? I kind of want to just watch from afar and see what happens. I don't want to defend Rumpel. Boo. I want to see where this goes. Hey, stop it. Rumpel tells me that he never lies. He tells me that he wants me to trust him. God. Though I still find it hard to believe. I do want to trust him. I walk down the rest of the stairs and stop at Rumpel's side. Both men look equally surprised to see me there. Rumpel's never lied to me yet. Yet. I know that wasn't the way it was used, but yet. Carmen looks up and stares at me. Looks up from where? For a few moments, looking startled by my sudden appearance, then he sighs. Princess, a man that flatters everyone does not I'm trying to figure the sentence out! Thank you! Flatters everyone doesn't flatter anyone! That doesn't make any sense! At least he's not so conceited he flatters himself constantly. Whoa. Well, you know what? I don't want to hurt Karma! I don't want to hurt him! I like him! Excuse me. Are you quite finished? Your input is not needed in this situation. Such a sharp tongue you have, princess. I love you. You're very quick to jump to assumptions. Two of you at it again. It's been a while. Julianne stops at the table and frowns at them. Both men glance away from her cold gaze. Karma murmurs something before excusing himself. Talk under your breath, young man. You say what you want to say! Get back here! I ain't putting up with them talking under their breath. Rumpel looks down at the table, his eyebrows knit together with frustration. What is wrong with you two? Why can't you just be civil with each other? Jurian, you never care to see how these fights start. Karma's every bit a beast. Get it? Attacking me for no good reason at all. But with your keen eye, you should be able to discern that, right? Flattery won't work on me, Rumpel, and second, I doubt these fights start without any bit of prompting from you. I swear, I don't start anything. Karma's just always irritable. He's like a woman during the— Rumpel! Man! Come on, dude! I need a drink. I need some Snapple. Hold on. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. He's like a woman during that one time of the month. You should slap him. Both of you. One cheek. Slap him. Jane walks away stiffly, leaving me with Rumpel. I look at him, a little irritated by his earlier comment. He gives me a sheepish smile. You're disgusting. You disgust me. You hear me? Thank you, princess. I regret what I've done. For what? For defending me. I swear I meant what I said. I would never lie to you. I mean, every one of my compliments, every one of my thank yous. You must know that since you came to defend me. Rumpel, sometimes you continue talking when nothing needs to be said. But I'm just expressing my depth of gratitude. It's not necessary. I regret it now. I wish I could take it back. It was just a small thing, too. Princess, can you give me some help with inventory? Anything to get away from him. Yup. As I turn away, Rumpel waves. Ah! See you later, princess! Who knows, you might get your second good deed. Shut the fuck up. I resist the urge to roll my eyes. It feels like it would be a while yet before I can achieve my next good deed. Disgusting man. You disgusting man! You disgust me, boy! What a brilliant day! The sun is shining, the town is full of laughter, and I have my sweet princess to accompany me. Gasp. It sounds like I'm getting easier to read, too. No, you've just said it enough times that I've memorized it. That means you must pay attention to my words. That, in itself, is a compliment, princess. Ugh, it is not. We're on our way to our usual store to restock our medications when a small figure leaves out through the front door. Why does my arm hurt? Ow. This person has a face! Guys, this person has a face! Guys! What? She stares at us with a lost look on her face. You're pretty, though. Please don't be a bitch. You're pretty, but you look like you could be a total bitch. Rumpel reacts immediately, making his way over to her with a broad smile. Dude, leave her alone. Madam, I can't help but notice the pained expression upon your beautiful face. Is there anything I could do to assuage your worries? Assuage? What the fuck? For seeing your lovely face shrouded by such sadness stabs me right in the heart. Stabs but doesn't kill, does it? The woman stares at Rumpel, dumbfounded. His smile wavers and he takes a step back, suddenly looking alarmed. Oh, I'm sorry. It's you! What? What? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, this is awkward, madam, but I'm afraid I don't know you. What? Or do I? Do I know you? I take a step forward and look at the woman flatly. How do you look at someone flatly? He has been cursed. He has amnesia. Amnesia? The woman stares at Rumpel, scrutinizing with him. Cute. You do seem different. Changed from before, in any case. So you knew me before. How terrible it is of me to forget such a lovely face, but perhaps you could help me remember. Sorry about that. The usual flirty suggestion in his voice is in his voice, but the woman seems unaffected. I can help you remember. Oh, no. She seems bad. She seems bad. You can? It's no wonder I can't remember your name. You have the fairy tale curse, don't you? Who is this woman? You truly don't remember me. Sorry? The woman looks conflicted, but the expression is gone as fast as it appears. I'm Bria. Who the fuck is Bria? No! No! This isn't how it's supposed to go! Your fiance, fuck! With 2 E's and a little over it? I can't believe it. Fancy fiance, no, fuck that. What? The shock is apparent on my face. She's lying. She is lying. I'm telling you right now, she is lying. The shock is apparent on my face, but nowhere near as impressive as the astonishment on Rumpel's face. My fiance? With 2 E's? And a little over it? She has to be lying. How can Rumpel possibly have a fiance with the way he is? That was just mean. He's barely able to dedicate himself to a single woman for an hour. Wow. Bria takes a step forward, or Bria, I think it's Bria, and takes Rumpel's hand in her own. I'm sorry, just trying to think. You don't remember holding my hand like this when you took me to the forest and proposed to me. Who takes a person to a forest to propose? There's a hair in front of my face. Go away. Rumpel opens his mouth, but no words escape. He reminds me of a lost dog all of a sudden, his eyes so wide. Bria runs her fingers over his hand. I loved you, you loved me, and I still love you very much. You're lying, you bitch. I don't remember this. How can I help you remember? Rumpel's voice is faint, but he still tries to smile. The circumstances of the curse tell me that I need to remember through memories and a journal somehow. What? A journal. I have your old journals. I can show you the very first love letter you wrote me. Maybe she's not lying. I'm scared. Bria starts walking, her hands still clasped to Rumpel's. I stare after them for a few moments, trying to piece together what the heck is happening in my head. I chase after them. Bria enters a house, one that Rumpel stares at in awe. When she comes back out, she's holding a journal. She hands it to Rumpel, then Then it opens up to the first page. This is a little embarrassing, but there it is. You compiled your letters into this journal. Rumpel slowly reads over the words. I notice a strange glazed look come back into his eyes as his expression grows more somber. This is like the last time when you remembered that he was a doctor. Bria turns to me as Rumpel's reading and her eyebrows arch. And who are you? I'm his love bug. What do you want? His partner. Partner? We're helping each other with our curses. Oh, you're cursed too, you poor thing. Don't look at me like that! Bria's voice is flat. She is glaring at me beneath her smile. Oh, I knew she was a bitch. That makes me mad. I've done nothing to merit this distrust from her. And I cannot bring myself to trust her either. Girls, am I right? Bria. Rumpel looks up from the journal and stares at her. Yes, sweet. Ugh. Rumpel's melancholy expression throws me off. Last time he was so excited when he realized he was a doctor, but now his expression is heartbreaking. I remember I did propose to you. In the forest when it was dark, He set up little lights around the clearing. We spoke for a while, and then you got down on one knee and dropped the ring. You dropped the ring. It had fallen in the roots of some tree. 1 second. Okay. Oh gosh. Scented tissues are not a thing I like. It had fallen in the roots of some tree. We only noticed it when a bird came down and plucked it out of the bramble. I had no idea that you were looking for what you were looking for, but I still chased after the bird. And you got the ring back and you knew. Bria holds out her hand and I notice a beautiful red-green gem ring on her finger. That? Okay. It was so charming, though. I laughed for so long because it felt so memorable. Plucking your engagement ring out of a bird's beak. You're right. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Rumpel smiles a little uncertainly. In that moment, I feel him turn away from me. It's not to realize I'm there, standing with Bria. Hello? Why am I feeling so uncomfortable? You said you were helping what is a cumble? You were helping Rumpel with his curse, yes? She turns to me. There's nowhere I can help him now. That's what couples— No! No! I have to force the pity out of my heart. I have to force myself to think rationally. Something still seems off about this. No! But Rumpel remembers. Which means this is the truth, isn't it? Ew! I'm still his partner, bitch. I still feel something is wrong. I do not trust this woman. Do you know anything about him, dear? No. Have you helped him regain any of his memories? I was with him when he did. Does that count? She was with me when I regained my memories. Sex was a very valuable good luck charm. That's all I am to you. I'm a rabbit's foot. I'm a four-leafed clover. That's all I am to you. Rumpel flashes a small smile at me before turning to Bria. Her eyes seem a lot colder now. Tell me, what do you guys go by now? Until we figure out your name, I need something to call you. I'm sorry, you don't know his name? Why can't you just tell him his name? Hello? Wait, I'm so confused. What? Right? What the fuck was that noise? Oh, it's the next door neighbor. I thought I was hearing like a heartbeat in the game. It's the next door neighbor's banging on some shit. Bria's cold gaze falls on me and I can sense something in them that surprises me. Jealousy? Why would she be jealous of me? Rumpel, would you maybe want to come back home with— No, baby, don't go! What? I don't go home with strange women. I know you must be overwhelmed, but our home might be able to help you remember some things. I'm sorry, I actually have a patient somewhere else and— Stop banging on shit, you hobos! I'm sorry, I hate my neighbors. Oh gosh. A patient somewhere that I tend to— I'm so distracted now. All I hear is banging in my right ear. Bria's eyes flash briefly. Her frown is there for a few seconds before she smiles again. You always were good with your patients. Stop banging on your shit! If it's not fixed by now, it's not gonna be fixed. I'm sorry. It's okay, I understand that you're overwhelmed. But remember, now I am here for you two. I want to mend things. To make them go back to— You cursed him, I bet! I'm sorry. To make them go back to what they were before. I don't know. Maybe she's a witch. I don't know. How about you look over that journal and then we meet again tomorrow. We can take this one step at a time. I would like that. We can get to know each other again, and in time I'm sure you remember what we used to have. I don't trust her. I loved you. How dare you! I did too! Oh, my heart is breaking. I still do. A slight shiver runs down my spine as I stare at the two of them. I'm sorry, he said that in the past tense. Past tense! Guys! There's an uncomfortable feeling once again. Bria and Rumpel agree on a spot to meet tomorrow and then leans up to kiss Rumpel on the cheek. Don't touch cheek. He puts a hand on his cheek as she walks off with a gentle smile on her face. Yo, you cool, dude? He looks at me for a few moments and I feel his gaze lingers longer than it normally does in my own eyes. Then he smiles and laughs. Of course I am, Prince. I just remembered something about my own past. I'm guessing that the second entry has appeared in my journal by now. I can't wait to get back to the Martian to read it. He has the rest of my journal, so I might truly be able to remember everything if I talk to her. Including your love for her. He sighs out before he proclaims that we should finish our errands. I follow him around town, though the scenery lacks its usual vibrancy. Rumpel doesn't speak to anyone, not even the girls while we walk. He keeps his eyes focused on the ground, and when he speaks to the shop owners, his cheer is lukewarm at best. I try to start a conversation with him, but many times he just shies away from talking. I feel like there's something he's not telling me. You keeping secrets, boy? You keeping secrets, boy? When we arrive at the Martian, Rumpel quickly excuses himself, not even sharing his epiphany about his past with anyone. What has him so bent out of shape? Shh, shut the fuck up. It's an emotional moment, Carmen. We don't need you here. He just regained another memory. I'm assuming he's going to go read about it now. It's not like him to hide things. Hope Rumpel's okay. Whoa. Whoa! I think I'm gonna end this episode here. I'll be back with more at a later time. I'm now going to go bang on some neighbors' heads for their banging on what sounded like a door. I don't know. When you live in the middle of nowhere, you get these hillbilly types that think they can fix anything with banging a hammer against another object, I guess. And I don't know. I'm gonna go see what they're doing, and I'll be back with more episodes. Bye-bye!